Hello, Prof. We are Erin, Destiny, Alyssa, and Wenji from Group 08. And we'll be demonstrating our project Buyership now. So we will start with the app first. So users can register for an account by selecting the sign up button. And the user will need to fill in information like the first name, last name, username, email, and password. After user selects next, the user will need to fill in information like address, profile description, and credit card details. So once the account is created, the information will also be reflected on the website. So we will log in as admin now. And as you can see, the account Jane Tan is reflected on the website. So back to the application. So if the users forget their password, they can select the forget your password button and key in their username and new password. And the password has been changed successfully. So to start using Buyership, users can log in using their username and password. So we will now log out and log in into a separate account to show the features of Buyership.
After logging in, users will see the Explore screen where they can click on the icon at the top right to view listing details. After viewing the details, they can click on the Join button to join a listing. After they go back, they can search for other listings in the Explore screen by entering keywords in the search bar as well. When users click on the My Orders tab, they can see all the listings that they have joined. So we'll now show how users can add an order to their listing. So if we click on the Buy from Levet order, they can then scroll down and click on the Add Order button to view the merchant's products. And they can click on the plus icon to add an item to their order. After adding the item, they can refresh the page and their order will be updated. This will also be updated on the website. For the Buy from Levet listing. You can see the order items. Yeah, so the order items will be updated. Then users can also click on the delete icon to delete an item from their order. Once the page is refreshed, the item will be removed. To edit their order, they can click on the pencil icon and change the quantity to 3. After doing so and refreshing the page, the current amount will exceed the target amount and the status of the listing will change to closed. It's also updated on the website. So when users go back, they can go to a listing they have joined, like the mass buy from Young Hungry Free one. And they can add a review for the main buyer of the listing. They can enter details such as review description, rating, and then enter submit. Users can also choose to leave a listing as long as the listing is still the status is still posted. So when they press leave and go back, once it's refreshed, the listing will no longer be under the My Orders tab. So users can go to the Buy tab to see a list of all the participating merchants, and they can click on the icon on the right to view merchant details. To create a listing for that merchant, they have to enter title, deadline, target amount, target people, and select a delivery option.
New list.
It will then be updated on the website with the listing that has just been created.
So moving back to the application, user can click on the notifications tab to view all notifications regarding promotions or orders. So selecting the clear icon at the top right will clear all the notifications on the page. So moving on to the profile tab, users can view their profile information here. So selecting on the listing tab will show all the listings that the users have made. And user can select the buy some fun fair stuff with me listing details by selecting the icon. And user will be able to select the edit button to edit the listing he or she have posted. So once edited, the changes will also be reflected on the admin website. So moving back to the application, users can also select the cancel button to cancel the listing. And this can be done only if the listing status is posted. So this status change should also be reflected on the website as well.
It's still here.
So as you can see, the listing status has been changed to cancelled on the website, as well as the application. So next, going back to the profile page on the app, user can click on the reviews tab to show all the reviews that the user has received from other users. So next, when user click on the about tab, users will be able to see their own profile information. So if we click on the top right icon, users will be able to report any issues regarding buyership. So users will need to fill in information like title, description, and report type. If report type report user is selected, the user will need to input the reportee username. So issues reported will also be shown on the website. So moving back to the application, users can view all transactions by selecting the transactions button. So these are all the transactions that are linked to the user. Users can also select the help button to view any FAQs. And next, users can select the settings button to update their profile information such as first name, last name, and email. Once updated, users can refresh the profile page by dragging down the page as well to see the latest change. So users can go back to the settings page to change their password as well. And once user has finished using Buyership, the user can log out from our application.
I will now direct you around the admin page. So firstly, when they log in, they'll be they can see the dashboard where it includes like news and announcements. In the products page, they can see the different products that the merchants offer. Individually, they can also look into more details of the products as well as the merchants respectively. The listings page is a reflection of all of the listings and requests created by buyers earlier on. So, okay, so like for the admin side, we can also toggle the receive button over here to indicate that shipment has been received from the merchant side to the Buyership warehouse. So by doing so, it automatically changes the listing status. So to also change the status of the orders, we can also indicate that like that the order has been shipped for delivery. You can also indicate the date as well. And it'll be reflected over here that the delivery date for this particular parcel will reach on that respective date. Moving on to transactions, we have like the different transactions created when the users make a payment or when payment is still pending. So depending on the scenario, if the buyer reports or wants to put the transaction on hold, you can do so over here by clicking on the X button. After which, if you want to resume the transaction, you can click on the tick button and the transaction can resume. So individually and similarly, we can also click on the individual links to look at the more specific details of the buyers. So it also includes reviews, the listings, initiated and participated, as well as reports made. Similarly, they can also click on the order items. Likewise, it also directs them to the product detail page. So if it's not self-collected, the delivery date would have been instantiated. But because the buyer chooses to collect this, there will be no delivery date indicated, which is the expected behavior. So now I'll be showing you about the promotion notifications. So the admin can edit the notification. You can also view the details as well. And also can create a notification. So this is reflected over here. Likewise, for reported issues, the admin can decide to resolve or to reject issues reported by buyers. And here are all the buyers information in which they can also choose to edit. You can also view the details of the buyers. They can also choose to delete the buyers as well. So the functions are also similar for editing the merchant's profile. So earlier on, when the receive shipment status has been changed, notification will be reflected on the buyer side as well. Over here.
Yeah, so if like new merchant want to jump on board on Buyership, right, then admin side can also create new merchant. and then like fill in all the details, like including the subscription fee and the shipping fee, all these on like that is agreed with the company. And then the merchant should be able to log in via the same portal. So like one of the merchant that we have is Eco Focus, and then now I log in as a merchant instead. And this is what they will do. So for homepage is similar, they have their own dashboard that is like customizable as well. And then they can also edit their profile. So for example, like they change to instead of Steve, it's like Paul, and then yeah, it'll be updated. And then for product side, they can create new products. So for example, it's like blue glasses. Okay. Then okay. Yes. So if they don't have any picture yet, there will be a placeholder picture, and then this will be the details. Yep. And for example, blue cool glasses, updating it will work similarly, and then you want to delete the same thing. Yeah. And then current listing for each merchant is being filtered already. So you only display the listing specific to the merchant. And yeah, they can do all the stuff and other items. And yeah, all the transaction as well. So for each transaction, there's an order to it, and you can view the product and the listing too. And statistics is also filtered for the merchant. So this is merchant specific. So yeah, so far this merchant we got 4 listings. Yeah. That's all for Buyership. Thanks for watching.